Today, I'm taking over Mexico.
And I'm taking over South Africa.
And we'll be racing to see who can win the 2030 World Cup.
We're starting with the worst possible clubs filled with Mexican and South African players.
And every season, we'll each get 3 signings to improve our squads to get ready for the World Cup.
But there's a twist. Every season, we'll each receive 1 nationality token,
which allows us to steal 1 player from another nation. And as you guys can see, this is the worst Mexican side in the entire game. And Max has the worst South Africans in the entire game as well.
So I've got to win the World Cup with Mokwana and Sibia. This could be the impossible task.
But like I mentioned, there's gonna be a nationality token. So basically, once every year, you get to steal somebody from a national team. And here are the countries I'm able to steal from. And here are the countries Max is able to steal from. We have 3 guesses each to guess a stolen player. If you're a little bit confused, just stick around. I promise it's simpler than it is. And we're about to make our signings. Max, we're both starting with 10 million this year. Okay, this is my best possible team right now. I can't lie, Max kind of has an advantage. He has some higher overall players because there's less South Africans in the game. And for my formation, I'll be running the 4-3-3 attack because this is what I want to run at the World Cup. I may have higher rated players now, but I have a bigger pool to sign players from. But I want to make this nationality token way more clear. Here in my shortlist, I have the likes of Messi. I can sign Messi, and if Max does not guess him, he will become Mexican and he could play for me at the World Cup. But of course, someone like Messi and James Rodriguez, because they're both in the nationalities I can sign, are not smart signings because in 5 years time, they're gonna be bums. But for example, Pulisic, Davies, and Leon Bailey all belong to the countries I can sign, so I can sign them from season 1. And with dynamic potential, make them one of the world's best to get ready for the World Cup. But before anything, I'm looking at the current Mexico national side, and that goalkeeper position is very weak. Everybody else in the national pool are either too old or extremely low rated. All of the options were actually old, so I went for wonder kid Gabriel Slonina. Don't worry, in the future, I'ma get even better players. This guy with 80 potential will for sure start for my national team in 5 years time, like at an 87 overall.
So Edgar's tasked me with rebuilding this South Africa team ready for winning a World Cup. And I've got to say, I'm starting with good players. I only have 3 strikers because South Africa only have 3 strikers in the game. So Lyle Foster at 24 could be crucial to this side. I've also got players like Chandre Campbell, like Aseko Tuwani, and a group of young players that hopefully can lift the World Cup if they do get playing right. And I want South Africa to be attacking. This is the style I'm going for, Shadow Striker. I think a cam could be crucial. Then again, Mexico might have a bigger pool of players to actually sign from, but I probably want to build from the back, so I'm going to go for Kulamani Diamane. 3.4 million at the back, but building a strong defense. And speaking of best player, why not bring back Koza? We have kind of overpaid on this guy, but I am so glad to have 2 rocks at the back.
And as you can see, Slonina is now Mexican. I wish Emi Martinez was a bit younger. But now it's time to make my 3 Mexican signings. We definitely need 2 center backs here. Most probably a striker. But I only have 10 million this season. So for 1 million, I bring in 63 rated center back Everardo Lopez. Another £1,000,000, I bring in Armando Gonzalez, a 66 overall. Finally, for 7 million, all of my money, because he's not a free agent in this mod, is Gilberto Mora, the kid with 87 potential. Oh, I'm so excited. And man, just take a look at this team now. It's improved so much. Of course, club football doesn't matter. The point is to have these players perform well, so the potential skyrocket, hopefully make my final World Cup squad.
Both the age of 21, and I think I'm done for signings, meaning I'm going to use my token, and I think that Edgar's going to think I'm going goalkeeper. I'm not. I'm gonna focus on the wing. Could focus on the midfield, but I'm not bothered. I need a huge player on the right-hand side. And with Ghana in my pool of players, I'm gonna redeem my first nationality token on Mo Kudus. With the Ghanaian now becoming South African, and I don't think Edgar's gonna guess him. I think he's gonna think bigger and forget about the Spurs man who's been injured for most of the season. At least that's what I'm praying he does.
Okay, Max, we've made our signings and we've stolen our player, but I'm gonna guess the player you stole. My first guess is going to be Victor Osimhen.
No, you are incorrect with the first guess.
Okay, just a reminder, here are the nations that Max was allowed to steal from. What about Antoine Semenyo?
Ooh, no, I did not go for Antoine Semenyo.
Maybe I'm going too obvious, but I can't risk it. Iliman Njai.
Yes! Okay, I am keeping a player first time round. I thought you'd forget about this man being injured all year. Mohamed Kudus.
Oh, that's a good signing. That's such a good signing. Wait, I forgot to mention at the beginning, this is not supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be a little bit of fun, so don't get angry if Kudus is playing for South Africa.
Okay, and your players. I mean, I think you'll want Mora in the cam position, but I do also think you'll go cam to try and fool me a little bit. Did you go Claudio Echeverri?
No, I did not go for Echeverri. That's a good shout, though. I was not expecting that from you.
Mastantuono's my second shout.
No, I did not go for Mastantuono.
Okay, let me try and stop you going for a big name. Did you go Luis Diaz? I know you like him.
Ooh, no, I didn't go for Luis Diaz. I can't lie, Max. I had to go kind of boring here. I went for goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina. All of the good goalkeepers in all of my 5 nations are above 30 years old. I had to go for a youngster, man.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And now at the end of the season, Slonina played 53 games and got 7 clean sheets, not too bad. But some standout performers, Armando Gonzalez got 28 and 3. Alberto Mora, who has 87 potential, got 13 and 5. These two guys, Morales and Duran, these guys don't have much potential, but maybe could make the national side.
And for me, Mohamed Kudus, now with South Africa, was outscored. He still did brilliant with 25, but Lyle Foster with 29. In the cam position, our captain, Jaden Adams, is really good. We've got a youngster, Antonio van Wyk, and then a right-back scoring 14 in Nico Moby.
Dude, I can't believe you have Lyle Foster season 1. That guy's gonna be like 90 overall by the World Cup.
Rating-wise, doing really well because I do have some of the best South Africans already. This defense we've built, man, absolutely out of this world for the level.
Slonina's already at 73. I knew I made the right decision with him. Be like an 86 by the time the World Cup comes around. 77 for Mora, 71 for Gonzalez. The rest of the squad, it still looks hella weak. But it's okay, Max, because next season, we'll have 50 million to spend on our 3 signings. And of course, another player being stolen from another national team. And speaking of mod, if you want almost every national team at the World Cup and in the world, check out Beta 10 in the link in the description. He also has the World Cup, AFCON, and much more.
Okay, and I can't lie. I think this is where Edgar cooks a little bit. He's got 50 million. I've still got 50 million. I think he's got a bigger pool of players. I am preying on some good South African regens, also getting the best out of Campbell. He should have done a lot better, but I know I had another player that also scored. I'm going to get signing, but I'm thinking also where I use the token, maybe at goalkeeper or maybe at left back. Focusing on signings first, and I'm going to get this man still. He's really cheap, but look at the play styles on gift links. This guy is brilliant because I can either play him at left wing or play him at left back, and I think I'm going to go left back. I am so glad there is so many South African players in this mod, as I really think Chandre Campbell's going to grow. So look at that link up at the back. Now, I think I'm going to make one more South African signing. I think overall the country is definitely weak on central midfielders. And this is where we need to grow players. So Grant Margerman, I'm going to sign him up.
Okay, season number 2, I'm excited. I have 50 mil. I could sign the better Mexicans like Santi Jimenez and so on. But I'm curious, this is the Mexican side. Who should I sign? Jimenez is growing quite nicely already. I think I'm going to leave him to the side. I think I want to sign Diego Lainez. He looks pretty decent at a 77 overall, 26 years old. For sure, somebody I want to sign. So there we go. For 15 million, Diego Lainez is rejoining America. If you guys didn't know, he used to play for this team, my team, and he was once touted the Mexican Messi, but he ended up flopping. Maybe we can recover his career here. And for another 15 million, I am signing Israel Reyes. You guys should know who he is. He's typically in the free agency. And finally, for another 20 million, I am signing 25-year-old, I think, Marcel Ruiz from Toluca. All of these 3 players are around 24 to 26 years old, already part of the national team that I can make even better.
And I'm going to stick him in the middle. He's 28. I'm hoping he makes the World Cup. Maybe as a bit of a veteran, and goalie's weak, but I think he's going to think I'm after a goalie. And I'm sorry, Edgar. I've got to make sure you definitely don't guess my players. Maldine Sulemala is the next nation swap token player. I think he's going to think I'm going big. He's only 24 and he should make it into his prime for the next World Cup.
And this team is already starting to improve, but it's time to steal the next player from another national team. I can't lie, I think I need an attacker to complete pretty much brilliant attack so far. And I have 3 options here. The first one being Luis Diaz. Max already guessed him. I don't know if he'll guess him again, but he will be 32 by the time the World Cup comes around. So it's either Alejandro Garnacho or Thiago Almada. I do prefer Garnacho. He has higher potential, but I think Max might guess him. So I'm gonna go for Thiago Almada, who can play either cam, center mid, or left wing. So for absolutely free, I did not go boring this time. Thiago Almada is now gonna be a Mexican player. So at least if Max doesn't guess him. So there we go. Thiago Almada is now a Mexican. Oh, I'm so excited for this World Cup. Max, please don't guess my players, man.
So Edgar, with your big pool of players, I'm guessing first, and I really need to stop you from overtaking me. I'm gonna guess firstly. I think you've gone to Argentina again. I think you've gone Romero.
Which Romero?
Oh, I'm going to go Cuti Romero. Spurs one.
No, I didn't go for Romero.
I thought you'd want a veteran. Okay, I'm going to stick with defenders. Did you go the US again for Noah Kai Banks?
No, I did not go for whoever that is. No idea who that guy is.
Okay, so that tells me you're going big. Did you go for the biggest player of all, Nico Paz?
I did not go for Nico Paz. I thought about it though. I went for Thiago Almada from Atletico de Madrid. And he's forever gonna be a Mexican because you didn't guess him. Let's go.
Oh, such a similar player as well. Cam from Argentina.
But the news gets worse for you because I'm about to guess your player, sorry. Did you go for Achraf Hakimi?
Oh, I did not know.
Ooh,
really good right back.
Okay. What about Brahim Diaz?
Okay. Morocco. No.
Please tell me you went for this guy. Yan Diomande.
Oh, I am sorry. I know you went boring first season. I've gone kind of boring second season. Kaladim Suleimani. Get him in the prime for the World Cup.
That guy's a baller, to be fair. Fair enough. It's hard to guess one of these players, I can't lie.
And it has happened again for Mo Kudus. Lyle Foster, the top scorer. He's really becoming a South African hero. 28. Kudus with 19. Midfielder that we just signed getting 13. And Links with 12 from left back.
Well, my stolen player, Almada, 34 goals, 11 assists, but got outscored by Gonzalez, my striker, 39 goals, Gilberto Mora, 23 and 16. And even Diego Lainez got some numbers there. And look at this squad, man. Slolina, 79. A +6 for him. 84 Almada. Mora is already at an 81. And I only have 4 players below a 75 overall. This squad is growing, man.
And see, that's where I think he's going to catch me. I've got a strong side of that field. We've got an 84 rated. But still, these are just the highest 77s.
All right, Max, another successful season. Next year, we're starting with 100 mil. I know this is going to benefit me strongly. I don't know about you. Season number 3 now, and this is what the national side is looking like. For some reason, I cannot change the players right now, but Almada will be on the left. This team is looking a lot better, but I think I want to start off by stealing another center mid. Edson Alvarez is 29. In 3 years, we have the World Cup. He's going to be in his 30s. I would love an amazing holding midfielder or just a regular midfielder. Doesn't matter. And we do have 3 amazing options. Johnny Cardoso, who I think Max will not guess, but it's the safe option. I could go for Alexis McAllister or Enzo Fernandez. The problem is, I think he guesses one of these guys. And I have to take a risk here. I have to. You guys can call me stupid in the comments because I may have made a mistake. But for absolutely free, Enzo Fernandez, an 88 overall, will be Mexican as long as Max does not guess him, man. Please, Max, please don't guess him.
See, it's signings against growth. Edgar's going to completely cook me with signing Mexican players. Whereas I'm depending on this team to grow, but then I want to see if there's any young South Africans. Chandre Campbell really hasn't grown, but we do have Van Wyk. Sulemana could have done better, and Kudus. I think I get a big play with my nationality token. But firstly, I'm searching for young South Africans, and we have Mofokeng. Hopefully pronounced correctly, and the small man joins the club.
There we go. Enzo Fernandez is now a Mexican player. But it's time to make my Mexican signings. I think I need to fix this defense. Left back, center back, and right back. Bernardo Lopez really fell behind here. To be honest, I'm not going to use all the 100 mil. As for 15 million, I'm signing a 75 rated center back, 25 years old, named Jesus Orozco Chiquete. For 25 million, I'm signing Rodrigo Huescas. You guys should know who he is. He's a good potential right back from Copenhagen. Finally, for another 25 million, another good potential fullback, and Mateo Chavez from AZ Alkmaar. We are slowly building a side that can win the World Cup. 3 years left to go. And look at this team. Everybody now above the 75 end zone. That center mid spot. Please, Max, please do not guess him, and I'm in the clear here.
Plenty of competition on the left. I don't care who really grows. Someone doesn't stand out soon. Over the rating of 75, I might have to change formation. Not many signings I really want to make yet. I might check midfield. We've got Leroux, who is the captain. But it's time we steal a goalkeeper to make sure we even make it to the World Cup. The man changed from French to Senegalese, and now he changes to South African. We're going for Yehvan Diouf. I pray Edgar doesn't know we need a goalie, and now it's just about the waiting game. Hopefully these guys grow, and hopefully maybe there's a regen South African we can sign later.
Okay, Max, we made our signings, and we stole our nations. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm gonna guess first. Did you go for Asane Diao?
Well, I did not go for Asane Diao.
What about Ousmane Diomande, the center back?
I did not go for the center back.
Okay, originally, for this last guess, I had Pape Matteo Sarr. I also had Talbi at one point. But at the end, I went for Saibari, the PSV cam. Please tell me I didn't make a mistake there.
not be confident. I bluffed you. You went for a goalkeeper season 1. I went in season 3. I got Yehvan Diouf, the best goalie from Senegal.
Okay, fairs, yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm fine that you got a goalkeeper.
Okay, so now... Oh, who can you go for?
I
Let's
am
stick on Argentina.
losing my mind right now. I do not want to lose whoever I got, bro. I'm so nervous. I don't know if he's gettable or not.
According to SoFIFA, it says he's got 2 nationalities of US and Mexican. Did you go for the striker Pepe?
I did not go for Pepe. That would have been a good option at the beginning, to be honest, though.
Okay, so now you do say beginning. I think you're getting a more established player. You're not going to go for Lionel Messi. Did you go for Echeverri before I actually guessed him?
Oh, I didn't go for Echeverri. One more. Come on. One more and we're clear. Please.
Okay, I think Edgar's going to be... I think he's going to be addicted to getting an attack around Almada and Mora. Did you go for the striker Panicelli?
No, let's go. Enzo Fernandez. We went big and it worked out. Oh my God. Enzo flipping Fernandez.
I knew it'd be Argentina.
I think this is the biggest signing of the video so far. I can't lie. And at the end of the season, the numbers are a little bit lower. 27 goals and 10 assists. 20 goals for Armando Gonzalez. 14 and 10 for Enzo in his first year. While Ruiz and Mora did not have a bad year at all either.
And Mohamed Kudus finally the top scorer. This year he got 2 more than Lyle Foster. Majman's done okay. Suleimana's injured but did score more goals. The youth, 55 games, 15 clean sheets. I think that's decent for a goalkeeper. And team-wise, apart from the injuries, it does look like it's growing. We've got a striker here, a winger who is world-class, but it still needs a little bit more.
Well, you say you have 1 world-class player. I have 2. Enzo Fernandez, 90 overall, one of the world's best. Thiago Almada now at an 86. Even Marcel Ruiz is at an 85 and Mora 84. My team is looking great. Ready for next season. Another player to steal. And of course, this time, we will have 150 million to spend.
Sulemala, man, getting that injury has really kind of crippled his overall. Still, I'm going to get overall spending, hopefully more money, hopefully some better South African players. Definitely searching for younger. Maybe the next Tisha Laba. And there is only 3 players under 22. Dlamini, I'm not surprised he's a free agent. Lethlaku looks okay. But Duma Subukwe. Hiding out at Nottingham Forest. Now I actually get to spend a lot of money. This is my first time going over 10 million and he's cost 60.
So in season number 4, this is what the Mexican side is looking like. I was able to swap things around. Almada, 86. Yo, this team is looking great. It seems like the biggest weaknesses right now are center back, the 2 fullbacks, the right wing, and the goalkeeper. But slowly now will continue to grow. And at the end of next year, it will be the World Cup. I'm actually going to try and steal. I'm going to go ahead and see what the highest rated player I can from any of these positions before I sign more Mexicans. Okay, boys, I'm stuck between 3 players. Alphonso Davies, Franco Mastantuono, and Giuliano Simeone. Max guessed Mastantuono in season 1. Some reason hasn't guessed Davies, but I feel like it's coming up. I don't know who to go. Simeone is kind of unguessable. I don't think he'll go for him. Dude, I don't know what to do here. But screw it, man. I know you guys want to see him. Franco Mastantuono is now joining America. He will become a Mexican. Hopefully Max doesn't guess him.
Let's hope another player like him comes around. I really need that for the World Cup. And if I can change him to the left, that's us sorted there. Our defense is still pretty weak. But come on, I've got to use my token like he did with Enzo Fernandez on the centre mid. Now I need the best possible one to try and beat Edgar to this World Cup. I remember Edgar guessing Sarr before, but I don't think he guessed Lamine Camara. So I'm using my token last again, going for my second Senegalese. Hoping Edgar doesn't think I actually copied him with his signing of Enzo Fernandez.
So there we go. Franco is now Mexican. And if we get to keep him, he's going to be huge for the World Cup at the end of next year. But we finally get to sign some backups because our starting 11 is looking pretty good. I want them to continue growing. But look at this backup line. It's horrible. So for 40 million, we're finally signing Santiago Jimenez and might start over Gonzalez, who we have up top. For 30 million, I'm bringing in Victor Guzman, another center back to compete with my starters. And finally, a backup number 10 for 20 million in Efrain Alvarez, who has 83 potential. Maybe one of these guys can surprise and end up starting at next year's World Cup over some of the players we have stolen. So this is the brand new team. Santi made the lineup, and so did Guzman, the brand new center back. At least we have some squad depth. These guys might make the bench at the World Cup.
Okay, Edgar, and it's time we finally guess one of each other's players. Now, I've been trying to pay attention. You've gone for quite a few attackers. The first choice I am going for is Alphonso Davies.
Oh my god. He was on the short list, and I mentioned that you're about to guess him, I bet. Oh, I dodged a bullet, man. Oh my days.
Oh, okay. Right, if he was actually on the shortlist, that means you've just told me you're looking for defenders. Valentin Gomez is a youngster of Argentina.
Valentin Gomez remains a youngster of Argentina because I did not sign him.
Screw it. Did you go for this weird one? I know it's not too old, but Alistair Johnson from Canada.
I have no idea who that is, and no, I keep Franco Mastantuono. Let's go. We played the long game with him, 84 overall. He's now Mexican, man.
One time I don't guess an attacking Argentinian.
Okay, Max, I think I got you down. I think I figured it out. I'm actually gonna go backwards because I think my first guess is the correct one. Yan Diomande is my first guess.
No, it is not Yan Diomande, no.
Achraf Hakimi.
Oh, you think I've waited it out with Hakeem?
Yes, I think you have.
I haven't. You're wrong.
Okay, this
I'm actually really focusing on this guy, hoping you don't get
this
it.
next guess is a Max signing. I look at him like Max would definitely sign him. Lamine Camara. Get him out of the team.
Are you sure? You think I've copied you with Enzo Fernandez, and you think that's a signing for me?
Yes.
You are exactly on the money. You are completely right.
No way! You're lying. You're lying.
I am not lying. 85 rated Kamara.
I need somebody. I need
24-year-old.
somebody in the comments to tell me the odds of that. 5 different nations, hundreds of players for me to get it on the money with no hint. Somebody needs to check that. Oh my god, that's
The
crazy.
last guess as well. You even said it's a me guess. How?
I do.
How did you
I don't
actually
know.
get
I
that?
felt it. Release him from your team. Make sure he's not South African anymore. I cannot believe that. Oh, the odds on that must be crazy, man.
My highest rated player. The first time I've gone absolutely huge. And he is released. 3
Wow.
million.
You
is
could have
costing
gone
me.
Buadi. You could have gone Sar. I could have gone for those two. That's crazy, man. Ooh, I'm so hyped.
Oh, yeah. I really thought you'd guess Saar. That was the thing.
Next season is the last season before the World Cup. You better hope I don't guess your last player next year.
Well, new signing wise, no one to check, of course, in the statistics. I can't believe he got Lamine Camara, but Lyle Foster's getting better with 22 goals. Kudus getting a bit worse with 8, and Marjman with 8 also. The region, however, Duma Sabukwe, he's coming up. Changed him to a left wing, 8 goals.
And if you guys didn't know, we started off in League 2. I think Max is in the Prem. That's why he's struggling a bit. But I'm still in the Championship somehow. 33 goals for Santi. 29-13 for Franco Mastantuono. 18-6 for Almada. And 12-9 for Gilberto Mora. And my squad just looks incredible. Still the 190 overall. But Almada's at an 89. Santi Jimenez 86. Mora, Mastantuono, Ruiz at an 87. The lowest rating in my starting 11 so far is still at an 80. But it's still looking pretty good.
Okay, and now this is where Edgar's leapfrogged me, because obviously I've still got some 77s, but then again, one is only in the team because I've just lost Kamara. We've got an 87 in Kudus. Lyle Foster's only getting higher, and my regen player, I'm hoping in like 2 years or 1 year's time when the World Cup is, he's amazing.
Oh, Max, 1 season left. We have unlimited budget to sign any Mexican South Africans. Hopefully you get a good regen because I know you're running out of players. We get our final player we get to steal, so you better be careful there. And at the end of the season, we have the World Cup. This is the national side. This team could 100% win the World Cup, especially because they're still going to grow. One weak spot left, and it's that center back spot. That's where I need to make my steal. And because I'm going for a center back, it means I missed out on Alfonso Davies and Nico Pass in this video, but I'm sure I plan to do a lot of these World Cup videos alone and collaborated. You guys will see these guys in the future. Make sure to subscribe. And I will actually be going for Maximo Perrone, who I converted to a center back before I signed them, and he's at an 84 overall. There's no chance Max guesses this guy, and he's the best center back I can get right now. So for absolutely free, the 84 rated center back Perrone now gonna become a Mexican player.
Okay, so Edgar's kind of threatening because I think he knows I need a big player, but he's not going to know where. Because I'm going to change the formation 3-4-3. It leaves the attack as it is. Sulemana can go out wide. And this man I've been training in the reserves to be a CDM, Adams. He's still trying to train to be a centre-back. Same as Sithole. Sulemana can go out wide. And Lynx can go back to being a left midfielder. Another reason I did this as well is because after Sabukwe, I did check for young South Africans, and the young South Africans are in defence. With one being a free agent and then 2 being kind of decent. We've got Joseph Fofana and Vivian Burke, one in the Prem, one in Ligue 1, and Musa Ezulike. Out of regens, I think I'm going to take Burke and Fofana. I'm going to do them signings back to back. And I'm kind of lucky there's decent South African regens at centre-back. With the World Cup coming up, I am so lucky to have these players. No decent attackers, though.
For my final 3 Mexican signings, I went for some youngsters that might just blow up this year. That is Elias Montiel, the CDM, Will Camberos, the right winger, and finally Obed Vargas from Atletico de Madrid, the 79 rated player. Decent signings, decent backups. Hopefully they're ready for the World Cup. So these are the 3 last Mexicans I signed, just for reference. Perrone, of course, is a starting left center back. These guys are actually the starters for my World Cup team, probably. I think I'm safe. Perrone is not getting guessed, man.
And it completely covers the defense, but still, I moved away from this formation, hoping he wouldn't get centre mid, but that's the position I need to go for. I've got this one nationality token, and just why not go big? And it is so bait for a good guesser like Edgar. But Habib Diarra comes in, one of the best midfielders available, but not the best. And although Edgar knows I need a centre mid, hopefully he doesn't guess him, because that squad is good enough to actually compete, in my opinion, for the World Cup.
Okay, Max, we made our final signings and stolen our final player. I'm going first this time. It should go for Pape Matthias Sarr, the center mid from Tottenham. No way I got it first guess, bro. No way I got it first guess.
I knew I needed a centre mid. And you didn't get the player I needed.
Okay. What's that confidence? Saibari. I ran it back again.
Absolutely no chance I know who that man is.
You're too confident. I still have one center mid left. And that is Onyedika. Did you sign him?
I think you think I've got better ball knowledge than I do have, because I didn't go for any of them players, but I still got a centre mid in. That recovers me. I got Habib Diarra.
Oh, Ferris.
Okay, and now for yours. You've got Mastantuono, you do have Mora and Almada, so the best player you could possibly get is Nico Paz, and I do think you're going to focus on attackers. I think you've gone Julian Alvarez.
I did not go Julian Alvarez.
Okay. I'm going to stay with the strikers. Or actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go for Varela, the DM from Porto.
Ooh, I did not go for Varela.
Screw it. Final one. I don't want you having a striker. Santiago Castro?
Nope. I knew you were going to guess mine. I went for Perrone from Como, and he could play center back. So I shifted him to center back because I needed one.
Oh, I actually have him on my short list to pick from. How have I guessed Argentina but never got the right Argentina?
All right, Max, end of the season. We got the World Cup. You better hope your players grow. I hope mine do. Because the video ends no matter what. But I hope one of us wins it. And it's going to be me, actually. And now in the Premier League, 21 goes for Mastantuono, 20 goes for Santiago Jimenez. But the stats do look low, like I said. We finally reached the top division.
And goal-wise for me, Lyle Foster, 18. Mohamed Kudus with 12. Sabukwe, he's actually coming on leaps and bounds. And the position changes I was making have absolutely worked wonders. Links up to an 86, Sulemana at wide to an 85, we've got a 90 rated Kudus. Foster's doing well, defense has done better. This team could honestly win the World Cup. Never mind just get out of the groups.
Your team sounds good, but my team I know is better. 90 Almada, 91 Mastantuono, 91 Enzo, and 90 overall Gilberto Mora. I think the pools were pretty fair, but you went for more low-key signings, and that might pay out for you, I can't lie. Oh, and my group looks simple. Greece, Senegal, and Japan. In 2030, I should sweep this.
Okay, and my group's a little bit weird. I've got Germany as the big one, but then Iran and Costa Rica. Where I am with South Africa right now, we should definitely be coming second minimum.
Before we begin, because we're going to simulate every game individually after the groups, because we should easily qualify. This is my starting 11. These are the tactics I'm running with, and this is the entire squad, because if injuries happen, some of these guys might have to step up and help us out.
And this is my team going into the World Cup, obviously what you've already kind of seen. But tactically, I am going for it with these players. As you can see, I'm going focused out wide. That's where Sabukwe is, Kudus is. And as for my bench, I've got a lot of wingers, but I am praying my goalie doesn't get injured.
Yeah, Max, in the group, I finished in first place, all wins. I'm ready to start simulating one by one in the knockouts.
And I have won my group over Germany. I mean, we lost a game. That's got me a bit down.
All right, Max, in the round of 32, I go first. I have Morocco. That's a tough game. Let's see how this goes. I have an amazing squad, man, and it's gonna be a 4-1 victory. Enzo with a double, Mora and Almada scoring. Let's go. You're next.
And I have New Zealand.
Oh my God, that's so light work.
I'm not gonna lie. If I lose this game, hands will be thrown, and I've made it more difficult than it actually should have been. Kudus, man, he's gonna carry South Africa to a World Cup.
Yeah, I should have guessed him that first season, bro. I can't lie.
Okay, and Croatia.
Ooh, that's a tough tie.
Round of 16.
That's a tough tie.
I'd say with them being like past
You have
the
to win this,
state of
though.
Modric and everything. There we go.
1-0.
I am so glad you didn't guess Diarra.
Dude, you're dragging by right now. I can't lie.
I am Southgate in this World Cup.
Oh, Max, and this one's personal, bro. I got the USA. I have to beat them,
Beef.
man. There's no way. No injuries. We're all doing just fine. Mora, captain. Come on. Give me a victory.
Morris Stinker.
3-1,
Morris
baby.
Stinker.
Let's go. Jimenez, Masantuono, and
Suspense.
Almada, man. Oh, but we got a red card. That might affect us in the next game. Oh, no way. Max, I have Spain.
Oh.
No, I'm cooked, man. No, I'm so cooked. Oh, but here we go. Quarters against Spain. Yamal, you're my favorite player, but don't knock me out, my
Let me
friend.
out.
Please,
Cook.
please, don't cook me. Let's
that a
go.
suspension
2-0
as well?
victory. Masantuono and Almada. We're going to the semis. Oh, Portugal.
Portugal.
You might be cooked. I'm hate watching hard. I'm hate watching hard right now.
Sabuku.
Please.
Forster.
Let's
Kudus.
go.
No! No.
Oh my days,
Oh my
you're gone.
days. They even missed a penalty.
You're gone.
Oh my days.
But don't worry, I'll get revenge for you, and
Come
I'll
on,
win the
Portugal.
World Cup for us, Max.
No, I hope Portugal actually win it. Not after all
Oh,
this.
come on.
Not after a defeat.
Bad news, it's
Oh,
all
I know
over,
Ronaldo
bro.
ain't
None of
playing.
us win the World Cup. Please,
Come on.
please, clutch
I
up.
want you down
no!
with me. I want you down with me. I want you down with me. Get in, Fabio Silva.
Oh, no way, man.
Get in.
It looks like in 5 years it's not possible to win the World Cup with Mexico or South Africa. Maybe one day in the future, though. Well, Max, I beat you. Thank you for coming down to the channel. Subscribe to Max, guys.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Hey.
Maybe one day we'll win a World Cup.
And if you guys enjoyed this video, click on this video right here. I know you're gonna love it.